Hello, this is Run the Numbers. My name is Jason, and you're watching this Run the Numbers video that is part of the warm-up series on the Run the Numbers channel. So thank you so much for your time and attention. Happy to have you join me as I walk through the beautiful, sunny, amazing streets of Los Angeles, California, where yes, I'm on the go, because being this video part of the warm-up series, you know that yes, I am moving, doing a walk and talk, so I'll be covering this good topic related to personal finance. It's a good one. I promise you'll enjoy just getting a brief look at my current thoughts, getting into my head a little bit here, related to crypto. Now, I've gotten a lot of questions about what I think about crypto, how come I haven't talked more about crypto, basically, yeah, how I'm playing crypto now, might do it in the future, that sort of stuff. So I want to kind of briefly cover some or all of those things. That's the goal here. Of course, investing in crypto needs to be something that works for you. You're going to need to run the numbers. You're going to need to figure out your risk profile. You're going to want to understand kind of your capabilities in terms of available amount of cash, all these various things. And so once you've thought all that, maybe now you want to, yes, continue watching to understand more about crypto. This is in no way an exhaustive, you're going to learn anything and everything. I'm just going to tell you kind of basically my current thoughts as to what I hold, and I want you to then launch into your own research and really understand what exactly are, say and I will in fact go into that I do own Bitcoin. You should probably know, what it is. Now you don't need to know, in my opinion at least, you might not need to know the extreme mechanics of how is Bitcoin mined, and what are the incentives there, and just so many of the tons of minutia details. There's a lot you can go into, but I do think you should have an overall understanding, and I don't want you to get this impression that I'm going to go into really a sufficient amount of what you should know. So yes, I'll mention about a couple of different things, but please go ahead, do your own research, and hopefully you can make up your own mind, run your own numbers, and figure it out. So with that being said, I do want to talk about my crypto wallet, my crypto portfolio. But I almost didn't mention, and I almost got away with not indicating that this video is part of the 100 videos challenge. I always got to mention that in the intro, but that snuck away from me, so I'm going to quickly mention that right here, right now, because people might want to know what it is that I'm doing with trying to get 100 videos published to YouTube, and the whole challenge of it, why it's a little bit tough. I'll definitely raise my hand and admit it can be, yes, challenging to do it at the pace that I'm trying to do it at. And that is, I want to publish all these 100 videos in 100 days. So yes, 100 videos, 100 days, that's roughly one video a day published up to YouTube. And yeah, I've been going at that pace, almost about 3/4 of the way done at this point. So got to keep on at it. And the whole reason I'm doing that is that there's gonna, at the end of this challenge, be an amazing amount of content, a good library of content for you, my wonderful audience, that can help you on your personal finance journey. Okay, with that said, now I can consider 100 complete intro. Let's dive into the details about my crypto portfolio. All right. So quickly, let's kind of go over, what it is I hope to talk about. One, I'm gonna quickly go over, what it is I hold, um, and let's see, what else should I mention? I'm gonna mention, yeah, my near-term outlook for, I guess you could say, all of these holdings, and um, yeah, and that kind of goes like, where to go from here, at least in the short term. But maybe, okay, so I want to go over that. But I want to first start off with a little bit as to, like, I myself haven't been in the crypto investing world all that long. I got in, I think, in 2021, the very end of 2021. And yeah, if you go back and you look at some of the historical price charts for around that time, I got in at, you could say, relatively higher prices for some holdings, at least, than they are at now. So overall, I'm about at break even. So like my largest, so okay, let's go right into my largest holding. What I have the most of is Ethereum, and I'm right about at break even. Maybe I'm a little bit down because at the time of this recording, we're in mid-April 2024. Yeah, that's kind of where things are. We've kind of gone way down, we've gone way up. But overall, yeah, that's where things are. I've got Ethereum. Let me go into the next. I only have 4, so stick with me. I'm gonna rush right through these. The next thing I have is Bitcoin. That's what might kind of be standard, or you might be like, oh, okay, just that would be an obvious one. So yes, I've got a considerable amount of Bitcoin, and I just used the words that considerable amount. I should say, as far as my entire crypto holdings, my entire crypto portfolio is a small amount. So let me take a quick little tangent, quick little, like, I gotta divert here and just go on a little bit as to my words are leading me into saying, none of this is a considerable amount in terms of my overall larger, you could say, net wealth, my entire investment portfolio, because you got to throw in, of course, stocks and bonds and treasury bills and cash. I got a lot of cash. All the rest. Okay, this is to say, as far as crypto is a small amount. The reason there is that I treat the holdings in crypto as if they could completely vanish, wipe out, be gone tomorrow. And of course, I wouldn't like that, but I could manage the consequences of that kind of event. And basically, I understand with crypto, you'll have high volatility and basically the high amount of risk that's associated. Okay, so putting that fully, basically screaming that, definitely pointing to that element to it. I want to say, when I use words like considerable amount, it's to say relative to the whole crypto portfolio that I am talking about. So let's just make that clear. Okay. Whew. With that said, let's keep marching down. So I've gone over kind of the standard Ethereum, Bitcoin. Now let me mention 2 other assets. One is Chainlink. I have I could say medium-sized weighting in terms of the balance of my, wow, that's a very noisy car. But hopefully you can hear me say that yes, after the most amount of things in my crypto portfolio is Ethereum, then Bitcoin, and then farther down on that list then is Chainlink. And let me round out the fourth of the 4. I only have 4. I could start to invest into more, but for now, keeping it just to 4. And that is, I have some Solana. Okay, so that rounds out the portfolio. I promised to tell you kind of what I hold. Um, Now, I did also promise to tell a little bit about my, where I want to go with it, my outlook, current outlook for the near term. So I do want to continue to hold what I have. And in addition, I do want to purchase a little bit more. I have the funds for it. I think I have the sort of the time horizon to do it. And then, of course, I have the risk profile. So I kind of have things that all are aligned for things that work for me, that I want to put in a little bit more into this portfolio. Now, where specifically should I do that? My current thoughts is I want to add in a little bit more into Ethereum. I am bullish there. Probably I'll do that, I guess maybe the most. Now, I already have the most. I'm heavily weighted the most in Ethereum, and I'm okay to do that. So you might be screaming and being like, no, don't do that, diversify, all this. So I'm going about it intentionally, putting in some money into Ethereum. And then I'm going to put some thought into maybe adding into the other positions as well, or maybe even adding in a new coin, a new additional asset at this point. So that's my thoughts about the near-term outlook for crypto. Why I haven't mentioned it, why I haven't mentioned crypto all that much. I don't, want to pass off that I'm in any way an expert. I have my own thoughts. I want to just mention what I have, and that I've done my own amount of research, and so I'm not looking to, basically be teaching a lot about crypto. If you want to ask specific questions about Bitcoin, about different elements, I'm happy to answer it, either from what I know or what I could look up, of course. So I'm happy to get into it. But just at this point, this is my comfort level as to what I want to talk about. And also, I want to maybe focus on other areas of investment before jumping into just kind of the latest craze of talking all things crypto. So for all these reasons, I'm finally talking about crypto, and here it is. But yeah, there is still, even right now, as I have the words coming out of my mouth, the reluctancy that I want you to be careful and kind of understand what it is you're doing on your own, make these decisions. That if you want to stay away from all the things I've mentioned, great. If you want to invest and get into it, and it works for you, and you've thought through that, great. Or if maybe you have some other situation, maybe somewhere in between, then that works for you, and that's great. Okay. So with all that said, I'm going to leave you there. I got to run.